Call this meeting to order. We'd like to welcome everybody to the regular meeting of Jenkins Independent Board of Education, June 24th.
Thank you all for coming. I'd like to ask Mr. Wharf one last time, if he would, to lead us to the Lord in prayer to open this meeting.
Bow our heads. Dear Lord, I want to thank you again for allowing us to gather together to discuss the business of Jenkins Independent School. Lord, let us pray that you will continue to bless this district, bless all the hands that has a part in making it a great place to work and a great place for our kids to come to school, Lord. I just pray you'll lead and guide our superintendent and help him keep his vision going, Lord, because he's got the best interest of our kids and our families at heart, Lord. Let us pray you be with our teachers, all of our staff members, and Lord, again, just thank you for everything you've done for us, and give you the praise for it all. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Wharf. The mission of the Jenkins Independent Schools is to encourage our students to do their best and to engage them in the educational process so that they can excel to their fullest potential. And we got a young lady here to lead us in the pledge, so in Ms. Atkins' absence, I'd like to ask Ms. Rutherford to please introduce her.
Ms. Brindley is going to join us this afternoon as we stand for the pledge, if you would. This is a great little girl. She works real hard and represents our school real well. If you all would please, right hand on your heart and join Ms. Brindley Sturgill. She leads us in the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job.
Brindley.
Got a certificate.
Thank you guys very much for bringing her. She is a great young lady, great student, and great representation of what we want our students to be like. And we appreciate you very much bringing her tonight.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good evening.
Be careful, guys.
Where's number 3?
Spotlight.
Oh, yeah. All right, now we move on to staff student spotlight.
So this evening, our spotlight's on 3 remarkable individuals who are sitting over there at that table that I'm going to miss greatly. Ricky Hopkins, Rick Wharf, and Wendy Rutherford are retiring. Collectively, that's over 70 years of service in education to Kentucky students. Miss Ricky, after 12 years, all of them here at Jenkins, she served as a bus driver, driver trainer, and most recently as our director of transportation. She's been, her office is right over there with mine, so I get to see her every day, and she's been a steady, uplifting presence in our district. She keeps the buses rolling, not only for our daily routes, but our countless extracurricular activities and all the trips that go along with that. But more than that, she's faithfully prayed for this district, been a positive force behind the scenes, always believed in the mission and the future of our district. And I just want to say, for me personally, her warmth and her laughter and her upbeat attitude will be greatly missed. Next, Mr. Wharf retires with 30 and a half years in education. And over his career, he's had many leadership roles, especially long tenure as principal in Letcher County, and with us as the district technology coordinator for these past 2 years. He's a leader. He leads with a purpose. He's positive, but he's driven. And he's always focused on progress. And I personally have learned so much working alongside him. And honestly, I wish that we had more time together, because I wish that my leadership style was more like his leadership style in a lot of ways, and I think that there was a lot that I personally could learn from him. I have learned a lot, and will strive to be more like him as a leader in this school district. Leads by example, works hard, and is always a good cheerleader. And lastly, Miss Rutherford is retired after 31 years in education. So she served in a variety of roles in Letcher County before joining us, first as our middle high school principal and then as instructional supervisor. And she's been a very critical part of this district leadership team. And what I like the most about Miss Rutherford is her strengths are my weaknesses. She fills in a lot of gaps for me. Not only is she very, very strong instructionally, but she's someone that takes care of people, always sees the positive in them, and makes people feel valued. And so tonight, on behalf of this board and our entire school community, I'm proud to present each one of you with an award for your years of service, and also gift you with a rocking chair that hopefully you'll get some time to sit in and maybe point to your spouses and lead them a little while. But really, it will big shoes to fill, be hard to replace them, and I hope that you greatly enjoy your much deserved retirement. So on behalf of this Board of Education, I'd just like to give you all a round of applause for your years of service and the difference that you've made. Mr. Ward? Yours. Miss Ricky. Miss Wayne. How about go right to the
Are you sitting in the chair?
Guys, sit down.
We might not move for a while. You get to sit in the chair the rest of the meeting.
So, guys, if there's anything you'd like to say, the floor is yours.
Well, I just had one of the greatest honors of my career has been working in this district and serving this board and the superintendent and the staff and students in this school. It's been a great place to retire from, great place to be, and I just appreciate all the opportunities and friendships and relationships and opportunities. It's just been wonderful, so I appreciate it. Thank you all. Love y'all very much.
Well, thank you all very much. I have enjoyed my 12 years, and I was thinking as I was getting ready to come over, there's probably one time that I really felt like I wanted to walk off the job, and it was for no reason for the employees or co-workers. But then I got to thinking, no, that was one more other time. But this has been a great group to work with. I've loved them all. I drove Miss Amanda around volleyball. We've done that for several years, and we just had some good times, and I've had some good times with everybody. It's been good. Thank you all. Thank you, Damon, for your friendship. I appreciate it.
I tend to get a little sappy, but I just, all I can say, I could go around the room and say something great about everybody in this room. And I have the utmost respect for all the board members. Y'all are so professional, and I just, like I said, I have a lot of respect for each one of them. And all the people that work here, that I work with. It's been a blessing, been able to finish my career off up here. I wish I had a little more left in the tank, but kind of stretched a little bit, I believe. But I've got to do something that I never dreamed of doing, and I've figured out a lot of things that I never thought I could figure out, and had a lot of help and a lot of support, and I just appreciate every day getting the opportunity to come up and do this job and to work with such great people every day. And the two people that I get to retire with are just outstanding. I have nothing but good things to say about Miss Ricky. I was impressed by her every day on the radio, the way she handled any kind of crisis. She was just calm and cool, and I just really respect that. And she's just smooth as silk. So, and Miss Wendy, I've worked with her for a long time, and so I always said she was my partner down there at Letcher. You know, I was over on the middle school side, and she was on the elementary side, and always enjoyed working down there, and we never had any problems at all. We shared the gym, the cafeteria, and the buses. Never had a bad thing to say to each other. So, and I appreciate that. But that's, to sum it up, just thank you all for the opportunity, and I appreciate it. If there's anything I can ever do to help any one of you, just let me know.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you for making this up. Now, we just appreciate you guys for what this year.
Very much.
All right, move on. We have any, everybody had a chance to look over wastewater minutes? If so, do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the
Yep.
minutes.
We have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We have any visitors' comments, questions, or concerns? Anybody here? None. Financial reports, Mr. Chris.
Good evening. I don't know about you guys, but it's been it's smooth sailing over here. Not anything going on. That's a lie. It's probably the busiest time. I thought tax time was the worst. June is for sure taking me out. Amanda and I have been working to get all of our June, July payrolls figured out, get them out the door, make sure that everything matches up the way it's supposed to. Last year, I had somebody come in and help me close the year from one of our wonderful co-ops, and she's no longer there, so I'm kind of filling it out on my own. So far, so good. There's a lot of steps that I'm just hoping that I took really good notes with, getting through all that. Next month starts the rolling over everything into the next year, starting on the retirement reports, all those things. Then, a few people decided they wanted to retire on top of all that. Had to get them lined out. Aside from that, we got just under 1.9 million in the bank. That's all I got. You guys got any questions? No. Thank you.
Thank you for the hard
Thank you,
work.
Chris.
Motion. Do we have a motion to approve the financial reports as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve the financial.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve student activity budgets for fiscal year 26.
Sorry. Those are just basically your sports programs, your extracurriculars, and they sit down with Sonia, work up their budget, make sure that they've got enough fundraisers planned, and kind of a plan for what they should spend versus what they need to bring in to make sure that they stay in the black.
Do we have a motion to approve student activity budgets for fiscal year 26?
I make a motion we approve the student activity budgets.
Do we have a second?
I'll
I'll second.
I'll second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Superintendent personnel report.
So we had a couple transfers, rescinded some non-renewals, and we've had 3 hires at this point. There's still some staffing in flux that we're working on right now. Hope to, by next month, we have it all squared away because we've got a lot of work to do in July.
Buildings and grounds reports.
A lot of people's out of days, so it's kind of maintenance and preparing the buildings for school to start back. Not having to strip and wax Burdine, it's a great thing. Makes it a lot quicker and easier down there, and most of the rooms upstairs, the hallway of course is not, but I think all the rooms upstairs may be completed, and so we've still got all of July to go, so it's going to free up a lot of time to do some things like painting the hallways and getting the buildings looking great for when school starts back.
Number 9, principal program directors reports.
Hello.
Mr. Boggs.
I'll read Miss Danielle's. She's out with some sickness in her family, some prayers with her family for sure. She and I both campuses got a lot of the same things going on. She's been working with Miss Richardson, working on schedules for 25-26 school year. I saw her yesterday. She was the happiest that they'd got a master key and the new locks in the building down there.
We rekeyed the entire building to Burdine. Long overdue.
Yes.
Expensive, but long overdue. Needed to be
She's
done.
very happy about that. Aside from that, a lot of our teachers have been doing some PD work, trainings over the summer, some reading trainings and math trainings, and I know they've been really busy, and I'm sure it'll be really beneficial to them. And as well as Miss Atkins, Miss Bolt's been to the numeracy counts kickoff, and she spoke really highly of some things that she picked up from there. I guess they're finished with their Cavalier camp.
They are.
At 19 students are hired there all 3 weeks, and that does help with that gap in the summertime. Then on up to here, been working with Miss Rutherford, preparing her opening days and PD for the school year. As Mr. Johnson talked about, we've been working on the building, waxing, stripping, done some deep cleaning on some rooms. It's looking really good. Then I've been working on duty schedules and getting things ready for teachers beginning of the school year. As he mentioned, we've had a couple of new hires, so we'll figure out the room situation for them and all that. Other than that, we're in pretty good shape. I would like to say to our 3 retirees over here, I've known Miss Rutherford and Mr. Ward for a long time, and getting to know Miss Ricky. I'm a little bit older in years, but I'm still young as a principal and an administrator, and come up here. I just want to tell you all thank you for the support you've given me. All the advice and the encouragement. It means more than you'll ever know. We'll miss you guys. I know where to reach you. All right. All right. Thank you. Y'all got any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Boggs. So Mr. Baker is on vacation, so a lot of reporting due in June. He completed the SAR, which is kind of a beast. We had a really hard time with it this year, but got it completed and submitted. The bus route mileage, vocational reporting is completed, and the civil rights update and verification is completed. So that's the bulk of his end of the year reporting behind him. So he got it done and went to Myrtle Beach. Miss Wendy.
Everybody all right this evening?
Yes.
Like Mr. Bob said, we've had a lot of teachers. I just want to commend our staff. For it to be summer break, we've already completed probably more hours of professional development than our teachers have in a really long time. They've been hard at it, especially our elementary teachers, embarking on some math and some reading training, and they've already put in a lot of time, as has Mrs. Bolt and Mrs. Aikens. So they've been really busy, super busy, and still have more stuff upcoming in July. As far as my part goes, I'm just finalizing the end of the year stuff that we have for curriculum and instruction. I've been making to-do lists for Mr. Johnson and Ms. Atkins, Mr. Boggs, and just some stuff that needs to happen in July until he can get people in place to pick those up. Working with our PRI staff to continue the work moving forward to get POs and things ready, renewals for our programs and things that we utilize on a yearly basis. Worked with our 50/50 committee to update our certified evaluation plan for the new law and changes that took place on that. Like Mr. Bob said, been working on our opening day planning, getting some folks in place to give our teachers 3 really good days, 2 PD days, and then our opening day, beginning of the year stuff, and just wrapping up and cleaning out. So, y'all have any questions?
We appreciate
Again, I
you.
appreciate the opportunity.
We appreciate you.
It's been wonderful to be here with you all, and I just feel honored and blessed to have been a part of the good things happening in Jenkins. Appreciate you very much.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you very much. Mr. Ward.
Good evening, good evening. A couple weeks ago, Mr. Stewart and I, we attended the Summer Erratic Retreat in Lexington. So there's a lot of new stuff coming out this year, and he's kind of taking the lead in those. And we're right in the middle of one of them, and the other one happened in the fall. That one kind of clean up the login process for everybody, and be a good thing. So, but anyway, I'm kind of sad I won't be taking part in that. So, but no, I'm kind of happy about it actually. But anyway, it's in good hands. We've got our PO submitted, and we've got to pick up Infinite Canvas this year. Mr. Johnson and I communicated a little bit about that, about what we need. So I think we'll be taking care of that real soon. So Mr. Johnson asked me to install a flat panel and a mirror in a weight room. And I was a little bit honored because, you know, he's real particular about stuff like that. And I think it's tickled our weightlifting coach to death.
He immediately messaged me, and I said, no, you gotta give Mr. Ward credit for that one.
He's tickled to death. I saw put the board up, I think Friday maybe, and he immediately posted about that. I hadn't cleaned it or anything yet because I didn't know they were coming in, you know, or I would have went ahead and cleaned it. But so Monday morning, I brought all my tools. I was like, well, I got to get that mirror put up now. So I got the mirror put up, and I sent our apprentices over there to clean everything real good. And that evening, I saw he change his profile picture. You know, standing there in front of that, making muscle. So that kind of tickled me to death. So, but anyway, that was fun. It's great when you see people appreciate things that Mr. Johnson and everybody provides for them. And that's one good thing. Our teachers here, our staff, everybody, they got so much. They got so many good things, but they appreciate it. And that's always nice when you do things or you get equipment or whatever that people need and they appreciate that. That's, for me, that's one of the best compliments that somebody can give is people appreciate the things that you give them or do for them. So I'm gonna miss that. We've got 3 new data senior apprentices this year. They've been here working every day. And right now they're getting spoiled a little bit because we have to find a few little things for them to do. But I keep telling them, you come back in July, it's going to be so busy. Going to have all this Chromebook management to take care of, some new processes with all that. So there's going to be some fur flying, some sweating going on when they come back. So in July. But that's been fun, getting them on board and seeing the quality in the kids that we have here. It's going to be great. They're going to make 3 good additions to our team. I've been working with our tech staff, and I'll be working with Brandon, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get one more good day with him, and he's got a new Windows machine to manage all the Windows systems, but we gotta get it set up. So it's sitting in the box waiting on him. So I've been waiting on him to come back in for that day he's got left, so we can get that done and work on the phone system and other duties. And we've been checking all of our licenses, counts, and all that to make sure everything's ready to go for the next school year and beyond. But one last thing is makes it a little bit easier to leave, knowing I'm leaving it better than I found it. You know, that's one thing that you learn in the military is when you go into a situation, you leave it better than you find it. That wasn't in a bad spot when I got here, it was in good shape. But one thing I like to do is try to build teams. I like to build things, I don't care what it is, I like to build. And I felt like over the last 2 years, I've got to help build a real technology team. So we've got techs that does great with all the data and manages a lot of our educational apps, the testing apps, some of those. We've had Mr. Stewart, the digital learning coach, who's been real involved with learning things that I do this year. He's advanced quicker than I even expected. So it's just, we've got great apprentices that can do about anything you ask them to do. And if they don't know how to do it, you can show them and then they can take care of it. So I feel like we're in a really good place and they really don't need me anymore. So it makes it a little bit easier to step away. So, you know, when school started this year, I didn't know if I'd go the whole year or part of the year or what, but I didn't want to leave our tech department in a bad spot. And, you know, I told Mr. Johnson I wouldn't do him bad. I wouldn't leave him in a bad predicament. So, but we've been in a great place for months. So I could have left months ago and y'all would have been just fine. So, but it's been great being a part of this up here and doing a job that I never thought I'd do. So it's a great way to end my career. So I appreciate the opportunity. Sure do. Can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Signing off.
All right, so I went through training with Edgar and Ugg with KDE, and it's been like report season like crazy. So Keys has been completed and submitted up to KDE on SharePoint. ESS program projection report for the upcoming school year has been completed and submitted. Our ESS daytime waiver has been completed and submitted. And our annual performance report for preschool has been completed and submitted. And thanks to Miss Candy Richardson and Miss Danielle and Lynn Gillum for helping me get the Infinite Campus intervention data in for ESS. And as of today, we have 19 applicants for preschool. So I blew through that because I'm supposed to meet Patrick's wife at 7 to go raise some money for cancer awareness. I'm asking for excuse to leave. Y'all got any questions for me?
I do not.
We're fine.
All right.
Go get that money.
Thank you very much.
That's it. That's everybody in. All Approved payroll distribution schedule for fiscal year 26.
That's just the dates that paydays will come out on every 2 weeks.
I'll make a motion to approve the pay schedule distribution for fiscal year 26 as presented.
We have a second.
I second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Approved, no, yeah. Approved salary schedule for fiscal year 26.
Basically the same salary schedule. There's a couple minor changes. They've increased the SRO so that we'll be able to keep a fully staffed SRO department with one at each building. Feel like our new one that we hired this year is going to be great. He's learned a lot. He's going to the academy this summer, and we're going to be able to keep a fully staffed SRO. We know how hard it has been to for schools to get any SRO, much less a good one. So it's a slight increase there in the salary. Moved bus drivers from 177 days to 185 because we found out that they're not getting a full year's credit. So I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair. So I'm going to take them to full time. I know there's some days that they won't drive, but they will make those days up on trips. Which they're doing anyway, so just get paid extra for it, so just make it a part of their contract so that they get a full year's credit. That's probably it for the changes. The rest of it's the same.
Do we have a motion to approve salary schedule for fiscal year 26?
I'll make a motion to approve the salary schedule.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve first reading of KSBA policy procedure updates for fiscal year 26.
So, three things that I saw in there that were probably worth noting is one, every school day is to start with a moment of silence, 1 to 2 minutes during the first class for prayer, reflection, whatever that the students want to use it for during that time. But that's new. Second was some updates on maternity leave, about how to handle that. I think it gives you 30 days. And then the third was the communication, and you guys probably seen this, that all communication between a school employee and a student must be through a means of electronic communication that can be monitored by the district. So that's your three big changes on all these policies. I feel probably worth mentioning. And we're working on that. Dead period starts tomorrow. I hope that by the time we come back, we've got that figured out, something in place.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the first reading.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve district handbooks for fiscal year 26.
So those handbooks reflect those policies that we just approved. Basically has the communication, some of the things like that apply, the things that apply that to these three handbooks are just updated from the policies, mainly that digital communication piece.
Do we have a motion to approve district handbooks for fiscal year 26?
I'll make a motion to approve the district handbook updates for fiscal year 26.
I'll second it. Approve creation of positions.
These are grant positions that working with the grant to get these officially approved, that they'd be funded through that, but need some great additions for as long as we have the grant. So
Don't cost us nothing, does it?
that's right.
Do we have a motion to approve creation of positions?
I'll make a motion to approve the creation of positions.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve KFAC membership for fiscal year 26.
$3,870 is our dues this year. KVEC's been great for us, particularly of recent years. We got a lot of special ed services, a lot of curriculum instruction services from them. It's been really good partnership.
We have a motion.
I make a motion to approve the KVEC membership.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve nurses contract with Kentucky River Health Department for fiscal year 26.
Same contract that we've had. I think it's $25,000 for school nurse.
Do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve the nurses contract.
We have a second.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve EPSB emergency substitute form for fiscal year 26.
So this has to be approved in case you can't fill a position and you have to fill a position with an employee who doesn't hold a regular teaching certificate. It's a critical shortage, something like that. If only approving this in case you need it, but it needs to be approved.
Do we have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve the emergency substitute form.
We have a second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve MOA with Operation Unite for fiscal year 26.
So Unite provides a person, I think that our portion of the, we pay $6,850 for a Unite AmeriCorps member. 80% of the school day is math tutoring. They work with third, fourth, and fifth math. And then they also teach a Too Good for Drugs curriculum to fourth grade. And we've had a Unite person for years. Looked like it was going to be cut, but they didn't. It made it through, so we want to continue that.
Do we have a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve the MOA for the Unite for FY26.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve district funding assurances for fiscal year 26.
This is basically our promise that we'll use our funds the right way and that we're following all the guidelines that we're supposed to follow with our funding.
Do we have a motion to approve district funding assurance?
I'll make a motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve subaward agreement with Save the Children for 26.
Save the Children provides us with a coordinator, a math tutor, a language arts tutor, and an early steps coordinator at the elementary school. And the early steps goes out and supports families under preschool age to help them be prepared when they come to school. Along with some other supplemental materials, a pretty decent little budget to this supplemental educational materials.
Do we have a motion to approve subaward agreement with Save the Children?
I make a motion we approve.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Motion carries. Approve revised BG1 for new construction project.
So this includes the construction manager fees. Pretty basically, we didn't have them when we kicked off the project. We had to award a contract with the construction manager, so that's Codell. We've already awarded that contract with them, I think last month. So this is the revised BG that adds all that.
Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the revised BG1 for the new construction project.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve MOA with KCTCS for fiscal year 26.
Same terms and conditions that we've had with them for years. I will say that this year, one of the first things I did is double our dual credit. We were running at about 400 credits the last 3 or 4 years. This year, we had 663
Wow.
credits earned by high school students, 5 kids with associate's degrees.
That's amazing. Do we have a motion to approve the MOA?
I'll make a motion to approve the MOA.
Do we have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve fidelity bond for treasurer and financial officer.
That covers Rhonda and Chris as the finance officer and the treasurer this coming year.
Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the fidelity bond for treasurer and finance officer.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve bond depository for fiscal year 26.
That's our bond with the bank.
Yeah. Do we have a motion to approve the bond depository?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Do we have a second?
I second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve PSA with Teach for America fiscal year 26.
So Teach for America is an alternate pathway to getting certification. Keep this agreement with them to help us find staffing when we have openings that are hard to fill. We hired a young lady this year who just finished with Teach for America. It's a 2-year program, then you got your certification, and she'll be starting with us, but I'm really excited about it. She's had a great interview. I think she'll be a great addition to our middle school staff.
Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. You have a need for executive session? I do not.
No need.
Do we have other board business?
Yeah, came in at the last minute. Rick sent it to me today, was the Infinite Campus. Up to this point, OET, the Office of Education Technology, through KDE has funded this, and with recent federal cuts at the state level, they're passing it on to the district. It's not a lot, but basically what the big thing that it does, that I mean, it's not the full Infinite Campus, it's portions of it that we're having to pick up, but the big thing is it syncs Google Classroom to Infinite Campus, so all those grades that you enter in Google Classroom, you don't have to re-enter in Infinite Campus, you just sync it over. That's good. Is the big piece that we want to make sure that we keep. So I think that portion is, how much was that, Rick? Do you remember?
It's $500 for each of those.
Yeah, so it's not much. So it's like $1,000 total. The other one's a registration portion.
So we need a motion.
We need a motion, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the Infinite Campus agreement as presented.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Do we have adjournment?
I make a motion we adjourn.
Do we
I
have a second? All right. This meeting's done.
Hey, that was a big